Good afternoon, everyone. Take a look where we are, the brand new Grand Destino Tower. Dave and I are going to take today to explore the tower itself because I have never been inside before. Super excited about that. We also have reservations at a brand new restaurant called Toledo inside the brand new tower. It's all about Grand Destino today. Let's go inside and explore. We're walking around now seeing more of Grand Destino Tower from the outside before we step inside. It is a super large building, and I can't tell you, the anticipation of being at Disney's latest resort is overwhelming. I'm super excited about that. All right, Disney's latest and greatest. Take a look. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable view as you just start to walk in. We've taken 2 steps, take a look at the lamps behind us right there, and then the lobby starts to open up as we're kind of feeling the need to walk this way, looking around as we go around here. Here's check-in right here on my right. Look over there, kind of a concierge seating area right over here, and look at this lobby. This is unbelievable, fantastic. Wow. I'm gonna try and give you a little bit of a tour as we look around here. Take a look at the stairwell right down here. Opens up to a very large atrium style center lobby here with these pillars, 4 pillars above. Very nice chandelier right there. A seating area right there in the middle. You can see small tables on the outside. I'm wondering maybe that's part of the lounge that's here. We have a lot of exploring to do on this side. More tables over there. Walking over here, there's seating everywhere. There are chairs everywhere. Just a very large open feel throughout the entire resort. I'm impressed. First impressions, impressed. So we were magically transported up to Toledo by a very kind security guard manager for Grand Destino. He was like, I love your channel, keep doing what you're doing. Let me give you a private tour. Showed us around. I'm gonna show you too when we make our way down and we'll walk through, but we just got basically a private tour of Grand Destino on the way up here. Awesome. Talk about a sneak peek of Galaxy's Edge. You can basically see the whole thing out. I'm gonna get a long lens for that shot. Oh, I get it. Tapas, beverages, and food. I get it. All right. Definitely an interesting way to enter a restaurant. The head of security just was like, oh, hey, how are you guys? Good to see you. I think it's because it's 4 weeks old. Like this entire restaurant is brand new, so it was just like a swept off our feet, off to the elevators. We'll give you a grand tour later. We have to do that tour later because it was so kind of Bob to take us around, show us all the highlights, and we're gonna take pictures in a minute of Galaxy's Edge that you can see outside this window. Views are unbelievable. Restaurant itself, overall impressions, first thoughts, incredible. Take a closer look at Toledo. Look at the roof above us there. It's kind of curved in there with the tree in the middle. These chairs are super comfortable. David's on the bench right there. I have the chair behind me. And the windows provide unbelievable views. A very kind server, Ron, told me you can see the fireworks from the Magic Kingdom from this restaurant. Sounds amazing. Outside, we're going to take a closer look in a minute. You can see Star Wars Galaxy's Edge literally right behind the table. You might be able to see it from the table. It's unbelievable. The views up here are something else. Based on our server Trissel's very smart recommendation, I am trying the Manhattan Filet. I was told it is one of the very best on the menu. Another favorite of Tristel's is the scallops, which David has decided to try. I think you're gonna love those. The views from Toledo are absolutely stunning. You can see the Hollywood Tower of Terror, more of Coronado Springs, and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Truly incredible to see them from on top of the 16th floor of Grand Destino Tower. The views alone are really impressing me. I'm really shocked by that. I actually believe that this building is taller than the Contemporary. I'm pretty sure it is because the Contemporary I saw, it's kind of hard to see in the camera, but way off in the distance, and it looks like it's actually smaller in comparison. So we'll take a closer look later. Take a look at the Manhattan Filet. This is the server's suggestion right there. Apparently one of the best steaks they have on the menu. And take a look at David's scallops right there. Those look absolutely incredible. Cannot wait to try them. David's trying the scallops for the very first time. What'd you think?
Really, really nice scallops. The flavor is fantastic. Just sort of melts in your mouth, falls off the fork. Awesome scallops.
Okay, comparing it to Aulani.
That's tough. That's tough. They're competitive.
Okay.
They're competitive. They're in the same ballpark.
Okay.
They're very different. The flavors are very different. I'd be curious to have you try some. I don't think you'll like these as much because the flavors are more like unique and spicy than the flavors that we had at Aulani.
All right, well, I'm gonna try my steak first, but I want to try those scallops. Okay, I'm gonna try my Manhattan Filet. Very, very excited about this. Here we go. Very good cut. I'm the kind of person that really likes a flavorful steak, and filet is not supposed to be that. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the date jam, I think what it is, on the filet and give it another bite. The date jam adds a lot to it. Really a great slice of filet. Not my favorite steak at Walt Disney World. I think it still goes to Skipper Canteen, oddly enough, just because it's that different flavor. I like that rub on it. But this is definitely a filet that I can see myself getting again. I need a few more bites though. It takes a lot of bites to really get that flavor right. Trying a bite of David's scallops here. That's good scallop. That's a good scallop. I can see what you mean by ama ama. It's comparable to ama ama scallops. They are so, so good. And just after those initial bites of the two, between the filet and the scallops, I think I would choose the scallops. I'm serious. That's how good they are. Yeah, wow. I want you to try the filet. Now David's gonna try my filet with a little bit of that date jam on it.
Really love the flavors of it. That's, for me, that's what really, sells it. So, flavor on that is great. But definitely, I'm Team Scallop.
You're Team Scallop. All right, I'm Team Scallop too.
Yeah.
So between the two, even though the steak is really good, scallops are better. I recommend the scallops over the steak, but I think the food here, very, very good.
Really good.
Very good. Last bite here with the jam and the mashed potatoes. I really did enjoy it. That being said, this restaurant, as nice as it is, Toledo, has not made my list of the ones that I've got to come back to again and again and again and again, like Sanaa or California Grill. This is made the second tier, which is great food, great atmosphere, really enjoy it. Not the highest of high priority. That's me. You may feel differently, but I wanted to give you my true and honest opinion. The reason I say that is because the food is a little bit small for what you're paying for. And just considering what it is, if it's like the best food in the world, I don't mind paying $40 for the filet, whatever it is, no problem at all. But it was a very, small amount of food, and it wasn't the absolute best at Walt Disney World. So there's something to be said for that. There's something to be said for that for me. So great, fantastic, we'll be back. Not the highest of high priority. We're looking at the Toledo dessert menu right now. Looks really good, but I think Dave and I both want to save up for a little bit more dessert. So I'm thinking in terms of more food. I'm thinking caramel kuchen probably tonight. I'm looking at David. Maybe tonight. So we will probably skip dessert here. Overall thoughts, really good, but again, it stays in my second tier. It's not the highest priority. Would come back to try something else, but not for a while. Across the way from Toledo is the Dahlia Lounge. They're experiencing a technical difficulty, so we can't go in right now, but you can see it's themed just as beautifully from out here. Back there, you can see like a photo back there. The lights kind of look like those tufts of, I'm thinking of dandelion tufts right there. Very, very cool throughout. The bar back there, bench seating over here, and the balcony over here. You can actually go out there from this point because there is a kind of a barricade out there. You can go out there and sit out there. So in the future, I want to sit out there in the Dahlia Lounge. Looks so cool. Making our way out of the Toledo Lounge now, and these elevators are super cool because you can choose where you want to go, and there are no buttons in the elevator. Super cool. The design of the elevator banks alone are just so cool all around. I love that touch screen. I know it's going to be everywhere. Take a look at this. Explore the resort. Resort view right there. You can see what's happening. Pools, shops, recreation, and fitness park hours right there. You can see when the parks are open. I mean, you can see it on your app too, so that's great, but this is just, it's another helpful way. Oh, this is awesome. We need this at every resort, Disney. Every resort. There's Grand Destino Tower right there, the main entrance. Here's Resort Home. Taking a look at, let's see, shops right there. I have a funny feeling we're going to be seeing these screens at every single Disney resort in the future. Dahlia Lounge is open. Want to try it soon, but they have a lighting issue for now, so we'll have to try it another day. Across the way from those screens in the elevator bank, we have this area kind of for seating. I think it's concierge or part of concierge. Restrooms are over there, some more seating right behind me, and then behind me over here, this is that main lobby. What's super cool about these chairs over here is they all have plugs for your phones. USB plugs right there, and a standard plug. I love this. I love the tech built in to that very relaxing feel. You also have a fitness center right over here. I'm just walking around and finding these things with you. This is that pathway to the elevator. So, okay, elevators are right there. Main lobby's behind me. Fitness center right across the way. I was told by our friend Bob, the head of security here at Grand Destino, Barcelona Lounge has some of the best coffee at Walt Disney World. He's actually served in Spain, and he said this is just like Spanish coffee. So we're at least going to go down there and explore. Now, to continue to orient you, the elevators are behind me. That's central lobby is right here, and and the way you come in to Gran Destino is right behind us right there. So that's the lobby, and to the right-hand side, this is check-in, and then over there, I think he said it was the boardroom. Let's take a look. Concierge and ticketing over here, and then again, on this side, I believe that's probably Bell Services over there. Right over here, you've got those seats with the plugs inside the handrest there. Moving past the concierge and check-in desk, you have the Toledo room, kind of a boardroom style feel here with pictures all around. Now, Bob told me these are actually from Spain. It's some of the inspiration for Gran Destino in these photos. Very, very cool. I have no idea if this is for public use or maybe private events, but awesome to see. Just double checked. This is Bell Services right here. Concierge checking over there. TV right there for the kids to watch. Let's make our way down these grand stairs here. One of the first thoughts I have as I walk down these stairs and through this resort is how open it feels. It is such an open and grand feel, yet close-knit, because I can walk down the stairs, I can look at the seats, I can look out the windows, but I can also grab a quick quiet coffee right over there by the bar. This is enormous, large, but close-knit at the same time. Disney did a great job with this. I have seen this picture time and time again. There's Walt and Mickey in the lobby of Gran Destino Tower. So good to see them there. And this is the spot where you can kind of order a few things from the bar, and I believe they'll bring it to your table. I'm seeing a menu right there and a few items to be picked up, but wow, all around, very impressed. We're by the Barcelona Lounge now. There are those windows behind me looking out onto Coronado Springs, this central area here for the Barcelona Lounge and the Barcelona Lounge itself. Also, if we walk around here, I think we can find the exit. Yep, that goes out into Coronado Springs. So we're making our way from Barcelona Lounge. These doorways will take you to Coronado. The meeting rooms are right through that door right there. Walking back in closer to the Barcelona Lounge, take a look at this piece of art right here. Absolutely love that, the tile work throughout. I'm looking at some of the coffee here. The Cortado apparently is one of the best coffees that our friend Bob has ever tried. I can't really do strong coffee though, so I'm unsure. Overall thoughts, Gran Destino is truly grand, to say the least. The feeling is a bit overwhelming as you walk in, but you feel at home extremely quickly. I love the open concept with the windows. It smells very nice in here. It's got a great feel throughout. You feel like you are totally welcome when you come in. It's not too big to a point where you don't know where you're supposed to go, but it's big enough where you feel like you have plenty of space to yourself. I think that's the best way to describe it. Love the artwork, love the vibe, love the technical parts, like the fact that the elevator just goes where you want it to go. I also love the touches of Mickey. I know that some were concerned about not enough Mickey throughout. I'm seeing so many hidden Mickeys all over the place, and I absolutely love it. Especially the fact that they've added in new dining, and I want to come back for even more dining in the future. Overall, very, very impressed with Gran Destino. And we will be back for more of a thorough resort tour. I'm just kind of walking through for now, getting those first impressions, but eventually I want to really take my time and look through every small detail. Let's look outside right now. Just stepped out of this door right here of Gran Destino. Look how large that is. That is an amazingly large building. We'll definitely have to try a staycation one day.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. You can see all around us, super, super large building. Outside, it definitely has that same vibe. Quiet Spanish music in the background. Walk along these paths, turf, perfectly done, greenery all around. You've got maps all around so you can find where you're going. More of Coronado Springs all around. And I think those are benches out there. We'll have to go take a quick look and see those benches, palm trees here. They have done an amazing job with the entire place. Wow. We're further out, closer to the water now. Take a look at Gran Destino. Looks fantastic. And out front, you can see more of the sitting area right here, right by the water. And there are the signs right there to make sure you stay away from the water, but they don't have the fences here. I have a feeling they've probably integrated it more with the rocks right below. You can see the rocks are built up right there, so it's probably like the rock fence back there. But the overall feel, super relaxing. Ultra relaxing. Now, I'm not trying to compare it to any of the standard deluxe resorts like Polynesian or Contemporary or Beach Club or Yacht Club. That's not what this is. It's not what it's supposed to be, but it is really relaxing in its own way. Walking away from Gran Destino Tower at the moment, don't worry, we'll be back, making our way to the, I think it's called Three Bridges Bar and Grill. I think that's what it's called. I have never walked across this bridge before. First time experiences all around. Love the 360-degree views that we can get as we walk across this bridge. So cool. Another great look of Gran Destino Tower in the distance as we make our way towards Villa del Lago. Wow, let's take a look inside. Taking a look at the menu, it is mostly about those alcoholic beverages. They do have a few spreadable, dippable, and shareable items, along with sandwiches, salads, and entrees. But from what I can tell, it is mostly about the alcoholic beverages. Grilled skirt steak for $19, lamb chops for $21, Three Bridges signature burger for $16. If we hadn't already eaten, we were gonna have to come back here. It looks really good, and they even have the specialty coffee here. The cortado is also here. I think we'll try it back in Gran Destino Tower, but it's good to know that you can get the coffee here too. We will definitely come back and try the burger and perhaps the steak at Villa de Lago in the future. It looks nice, it's a great feel to it. Definitely much more disconnected, which in many ways is a great thing. But now we're headed back to Gran Destino Tower. I'm thinking about trying the coffee. I heard so many good things about it. I think I might want to just try one, maybe just a sip or two, or add some cream, because I can't do super strong coffee too well. So we'll see. We stepped in this door right here just to see if there's a different way to get into Gran Destino. Sure enough, there's this circular hallway that I believe takes you straight to the conference center. This is the Barcelona Lounge for reference, and that menu is super cool. You open it up like a picture book, basically. They have a lot of different wine and beer selections, but I'm interested in that special cortado coffee. And what I'm looking at now is the screen right above me, right there. They can actually list out all of the different coffees. Spanish specialty coffee. You have the cortado. I'm gonna try and pronounce this. Gibraltar, Cafe con Leche, and Cafe Bonbon. Not too bad. I think they may be closing out right now. I think we may be a little bit late. Not too sure at the moment. May go ask someone, but a little bit on the later side. After sitting here for a few minutes, I feel like the coffee cannot compete with the Disney Cruise Line. That's kind of how I feel about it. Cove Cafe really has my heart. So I think I'm gonna skip it for now. Also not feeling like super strong coffee at the moment. That's kind of a secondary reason right there, but that's okay. We're gonna come back for coffee in the moment from the Barcelona Lounge in the future. Now it's park time, and we're gonna go see Illuminations, Reflections of Earth. What do you think, Dave?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, Gran Destino Tower. We will definitely be seeing you again real soon. Overall thoughts of Gran Destino Tower. It was really nice to visit. Loved the vibe overall. Food was good, but a little bit pricey for what it was. I hope to come back very, very soon for an in-depth look at the entire resort. This is just an initial glance, and to try some of that coffee. From Gran Destino Tower to Epcot. Just made it through security here at Epcot, and take a look at what is brand new. There is a new wall here. They're taking down the rest of those monoliths to open up all of Epcot. I'm so glad we got those pictures when we did, because now Epcot is going to change forever. They went up extremely quickly. We were here yesterday?
Yeah.
Day before yesterday or yesterday, and they were not here, so they went up like that. The entrance to Epcot has changed. Walking through this gate right here, you can see there's kind of a slant here. We can't go anywhere near any of this, and the entire garden section has been blocked off, all of it. Take a look. It's just that one walkway to Spaceship Earth. You can see the wall barricade makes its way all the way up towards Spaceship Earth. You got kind of the bush barricade beyond it. The wall ends here, the bush barricade begins here. You can see some of the monoliths are still exposed. Several of the monoliths are still exposed, but they're just starting to block them off right now. Look at that. There's a gap between two of the bush areas right there. One bush right there, an open space, another bush. So a lot of changes coming. Really interesting to see, because through the bushes there, you can actually see the topiaries are still there. The flowers are still there. They haven't really done anything yet. They just started to set up the barricade. So we can see these monoliths for now. They're right here for now. You can touch them for now, but not for long. Another quick view of the barricade here. More of those bush barricades right here. An opening right there, and more of them go all the way around. Definitely tough to imagine that these monoliths will no longer be here in a matter of weeks. I mean, weeks. It's not going to be long at all. Big changes. Big changes coming. Good things, though. Yeah. Good changes. Before we head off to Germany, we're going to take a quick stop in Starbucks for the ever important water. There'll be other days where I come in just to watch this show, because I know it won't be around for much longer, and I want to appreciate it for as long as I can. This is something you do not see every day, the monorail going the other direction. I am not sure I've ever seen this happen before. Wow. It must be because there's some kind of issue on the track on the other end, but it was going the wrong way. That was super weird. Super long line at Caramel Kuchen, but absolutely worth it.
Oh yeah.
Worth it. You definitely want something for today, right?
I could eat something.
Okay,
I could be convinced.
Something for today, but I'm also thinking about the popcorn. Just having it in my backpack because it was that good, and bring it back to the apartment. I feel like we'd eat it. We definitely eat it.
It's true. That's true.
That chewy caramel bar is my all-time favorite, all the way over there. Love that one, but I'm also thinking about trying something new because we tried that popcorn and it was amazing. So new things are good. Caramel in hand, making our way to a spot for Illuminations. I see the Germany spots are filled up at the moment, so I'm thinking about Italy. We're gonna walk over there and just take a look. Today's Illuminations fireworks show is going to be in Italy. We found a great spot right back here. Gonna be so cool. I've never seen it from here before. Found a spot for Illuminations, the chewy butter bar from Caramel Kuchen in Germany. David hasn't had this in a long time, to say the least. Try some, Dave.
Okay. Such a good one. That's a winner for sure.
One of my all-time favorites, the caramel butter bar from Caramel Kuchen.
Definitely.
Wow. Talk about a fantastic sweet treat. We'll save the rest for home. Now we're gonna try the milk chocolate filled with caramel. Milk chocolate, caramel, and sea salt. Looks amazing.
It's full of caramel.
Is it good?
Very chewy.
Super chewy, but delicious. Wow, milk chocolate with it is amazing. Which one do you prefer between the butter bar and this one?
They're both so good and so different. And maybe the butter bar just because it's less chewy. Like that's a lot of chewy in there. But the flavors are so good.
Couldn't agree more. The rest for is at home. Now we're gonna sit back, relax, and wait for Illuminations, Reflections of Earth, which starts in 15 minutes.
Reflections of Earth will begin in just 15 minutes.
Just waiting for some really cool lightning because it's super cool tonight.
Welcome you to
Whoa.
World Showcase
I
Lagoon.
got that!
And in
5 minutes prior, the music begins. Love this soundtrack so much. Whoa! Whoa! I did catch that.
we hope you enjoy our story tonight. Reflections of Earth.
Wow. That is so cool. Look at that. What an amazing show. You know how much I love it. The finale and the fire barge were not working again this time. Fire barge for the first time, finale for the second time that I've seen it now. Still love it. Even without those parts of it, I still love it. You know how much it means to me. I will miss it so much. This spot in Italy was super cool. Super impressed by it. Fireworks way back there. Magic Kingdom. That's actually Magic Kingdom fireworks going off way back there. We saw the Earth go by. The fireworks going right up, right next to us. Super cool, and it felt very, very close. Love this spot in Italy. Want to try all around the world before we say farewell. But this was definitely an A+ spot. Happily Ever After has amazing fireworks too, but doesn't get to me in the same way. I'm still figuring it out. After an incredible day, we are making our way out of Epcot now. There are late magic hours, so some of the dining locations are still open, still things to do, but it is a weeknight, so we've got to get sleep for tomorrow. But more magic just around the corner. Good night, Monorail. See you again real soon. Definitely a unique way to exit Epcot. Got the stars on the ground over here, and then you've got the monoliths under construction over here. There's actually a PhotoPass photographer standing right there amongst the stars here to capture a picture with you and Spaceship Earth and nothing behind you. It's a very long line right now, but we're gonna come back really soon to get that photo. Thanks so much for sharing in the magic with us today. It was so much fun sharing it all with you. Until next time.
Have a magical day!
See you real soon.